Hi everyone, it's been a journey. After months away, I wasn't sure what to expect when coming back to YouTube. But here we are with 65 incredible people who've subscribed and supported me. And honestly, it means the world to me. First of all, I want to say thank you to all who have subscribed to me and who are following me. Seeing 65 subscribers, it is very encouraging for me. But let's be real, content creation isn't as smooth as it looks. It comes with its own struggles, and today I want to share my personal struggles that I have faced within content creation for YouTube. And just go through the ups and the downs of content creation journey that I'm still actually facing today. Let's go through the first part. Pressure to stay consistent. Honestly, this is probably one of the hardest parts in content creation for me. Staying consistent requires a lot of effort, a lot of time, and when you have a team that helps you, that is one thing. But when you don't have a team and everything is from your side alone, this is where you struggle with the consistency. For me, I have a job, I have a family. And this is where I don't have always the time to create content. I don't have always the time to edit my videos. And sometimes I have a lag. Even now, after my break that I had, I'm still figuring out how do I manage everything. And I also do not want to feel burnout. So for me, it's tough to stick to a specific schedule. So at the moment, it comes out that I post either one time per week or once in 2 weeks. The next thing I want to mention, it is content planning and creativity. So within the content planning, you sit down, you have a piece of paper, and you start thinking. And sometimes, being realistic, I have a white piece of paper and I have no idea what I'm going to speak about, talk about, and what I'm going to record. This is the reality sometimes, because creativity is not something that you can force. It's one of the challenges that you have to face to learn how to become creative and to have fresh, interesting content that is suitable for YouTube, that is interesting for all my subscribers, and that will want everyone to more and more watch my videos. The content has to be meaningful, so my subscribers will not unsubscribe from me and my subscribers will continue to grow. And this is a challenge for me. There is a lot of pressure on content creators that you have to be original. You have to have a unique content that has never been online at all. And sometimes for me, before starting creating of a video, I sit down, I have a blank sheet of paper, and I don't know what to write. I don't know what to speak about. So I speak about parts that are actually happening in my life. This is when I start to think about it and I just write what is happening, and that is how I create content at the moment. Sometimes I have a brilliant idea and I either collaborate with some other companies, and this is where I can create something unique and something a bit more maybe interesting. But at the moment, it's more like sharing of my lifestyle and what I do within my life. Another part, it is filming and editing. So let's start with the filming process. The filming process, I am fully new to this. I always used a phone camera to create videos. I always used the iPhone microphone to create videos. And I had to learn what I need to have suitable content. And up until actually now, I was using the native iPhone camera app for video creation within the cinematic or the video. Today is actually my first time using a camera called Blackmagic camera. So previously, even when I'm creating content on YouTube, I have my iPhone, everything goes through my iPhone. I don't have a big DSLR camera. I only use my iPhone at the moment still. And when I started on the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Now it's the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And how I had it, the camera mirroring to my laptop, and everything what I was recording was being mirrored to the laptop. Today, actually, I have something interesting. First part I'm doing, I'm actually filming on the Blackmagic video camera, and I have here a remote control on my iPad for that camera. So this is where I don't know how it's going to be. I really hope that it will turn out, but I'm still experimenting. I'm experimenting with audio. I'm suffering with audio. I have no understanding how to get the sound quality that a lot of YouTubers have. So I look a lot on YouTube myself. I search on YouTube myself. I search how to make the sound quality better, what to do. I ask some of my colleagues at work what I can do to enhance the quality of the sound. Even like why I'm recording this now when I was supposed to record it after like my first 50. It is because I had a lot of mishaps happen with the audio. Last week when I recorded, I had some weird static noise. I didn't even know that there's like some static noise coming out, but I was using a lavalier mic connected to my Godox mic, and I had static noise coming out, and I didn't understand how to edit it. So I'm fully re-recording everything that I have recorded. And this is where it makes that there's a lot of stuff that I'm learning as per my knowledge. First part was learning how to use cameras overall. Second was audio. And the third is also the lights. Like I'm still experimenting with the lights. So today I'm actually not using them as just white. I'm using a cold color for them. I don't know, I kind of liked the cold idea today. And let's see how it will turn out, because I don't know. I'm still experimenting with a lot of stuff while recording. And this is where it's something that I learn, I use it, and I try to enhance it. And from my first videos that I recorded until even now, I'm trying to make at least one thing better than I did in my previous video. So I align what I see that can be done better. And I pick out, okay, let me work on this next time. So that is what I'm doing. Next time I'm working on, like for example, today it's light system. Another thing is the different camera that I'm using. So I'm learning as I'm video creating content. So this is like a part that kind of is interesting because I like to learn a lot, but I need some feedback. And thanks for the people who provide some feedback to me, what I can change, what I can align on differently. And I use that feedback to gather, okay, this is the priority in what I need to change in my video content creation. I hope that makes sense. Another part, it is the editing process. Oh my God, this is very, very hard for me because I'm learning everything from scratch. So within the editing process, this is another part. I started content creation with Adobe Premiere Pro, and this gave me like some understanding what to do. I have searched a lot of YouTube channels. I found some channels that explained very well what is the process. And honestly now, within like a video up to 10 minutes, it takes me around maybe 2 till 3 hours to actually finish the editing process of it. Within my creation of the content, I also tried editing in DaVinci Resolve. So this is the same company that I'm actually using the Blackmagic camera of. And I don't know what it was. I honestly don't understand it, and like still that is a struggle for me. A lot of people I know, a lot of my colleagues, they say, use the DaVinci Resolve. I don't know how to use it. It's so complicated for me, and I don't know how to edit there yet, but that is on my to-do list to revisit that subject again, because when I was last time, I think maybe around December month, I spent a whole weekend trying to create a video in it, and I failed. I spent 2 whole days on that, and I just did everything from scratch on Adobe Premiere Pro. I don't know, it sounded for me very easier to work with Adobe Premiere Pro, but I did get some feedback that the sound in DaVinci Resolve, it's much easier to do and edit than it is in Adobe Premiere Pro. So I will have a look, because that is the thing that I'm actually very struggling with. So I will have a look into that within the upcoming month. But within the editing process, this is where I had to learn how to combine everything, how to get rid of everything that I don't need, because you have a lot of shots that within the content creation of the video, they're just like empty bloopers, let's say like that. They're nothing more. And this is something that you have to edit it. You have to cut out the content that you want. Then you have to audio edit. Then you have to get the music on top of that. Then you have to align on the color grading. And everything of that, yes, you can have presets, but like for me, I already have presets in Adobe Premiere Pro, but this took time to create. And even like in the new area that I'm at, not in UAE, so this is adjustment to the color grading that I previously had. So I'm adjusting still the color grading, but it's not as long as it could have been, because I'm already kind of a bit understand what I'm doing. But the sound, this is still a nightmare for me. I don't know what happens. I don't know how the sound becomes static noise coming out of it. I don't know. And this is something that I'm still struggling, and something that I still need to learn a lot of. Another part that I feel is there within YouTube content creators, it is the self-comparison. You always try to compare yourself to someone, and usually those are like who already have like lots of followers, and like, oh, my content is not as good as theirs. Oh, they have like this, they have the better lighting, they have this, they have the background is very nice for them, or like they have a very big camera that they're using. For me, it's a bit more of, I work with what I have, and I look at I compare myself not to content creators who have like lots of like hundreds and thousands of followers, but more of starters, beginners, and looking what they do, how they approach content creation. And I take bits and bits from those content creators. But as well, when looking into the creators who have hundreds and thousands of followers, millions of followers, subscribers for them, this is where I can set goals, where I want to go, what I want to go on. So it's more of not fully self-comparing, but it's more of looking at where I can go and where I want to go in the growth of my YouTube channel. Another thing, it is that a lot of people say that, oh, YouTube content creators are just running for the numbers of the subscribers and so on. For me personally, it is not about the subscribers count. It is more of building a community. But how starter channels can look, are their content suitable for the YouTube community overall, or what should they change? Maybe something, maybe it's not suitable, the video content that they're creating or the editing that they have done. The sound maybe is bad, the lighting is bad, and so on. So how to compare that? That is where the numbers are coming in, where we look at the numbers. And for me, yes, I look at the numbers constantly to understand, am I going in the correct direction or I'm going incorrect and I need to change my approach or something. So within content creation on YouTube, I adjust my strategy. I change sometimes my strategy, what I want and how I want. But the main thing for me is that I want to have everyone who follows me to have like this small Lena Smart Life community that we trust each other and we support each other and we can share our feedback to one another. And this is where, like for me, as I said, this building of a community, this is more priority than the numbers. It's just the numbers are being used to see and compare, are you going in the correct direction or not? I hope that makes sense as well. And for me, the main thing it is that building this community with people who actually connect with my ideas, with my content that I am sharing on YouTube. And as a starter channel, for me, it is a challenge sometimes to see the growth is not fast. It is not like on other social medias like TikTok or Instagram. It is quite slow, but this is the uniqueness of YouTube. It is that the community that is being built in your channel, this is much appreciative. It's always a challenge to stay patient when the channel grows, but very slowly. But for me, knowing that even a small audience, even the 65 amazing subscribers that I have can also be impactful, and this keeps me motivated. Despite all of these challenges that I went through, looking back, I wouldn't change my decision to start a YouTube channel, and I would not change anything in this journey. Each obstacle that I had has taught me a lot, something valuable. And I'm excited to keep growing and sharing my thoughts and my process of my YouTube content creation on the YouTube channel. And of course, my next goal is to hit the 100. But more than that, I want to keep the content that resonates with all of you. And for me, I love to hear from all of you, whether you're a YouTube content creator who's just starting their journey, or you have some feedback to me and my channel. Let's chat in the comments about how we're all pushing through in this journey. And remember, you're not alone in this journey. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell so you get notified whenever my next video comes out. Thanks for watching. Bye.